Grand Rising, I am Empress Sade El Bay, and this is the Moors News Network. If you would like to follow us, you can join our group. You can find us on Telegram at the Moors News Network. Invite link provided in the description below. We speak on all the latest news, spiritual news, Mother Gaia news, share knowledge, provide products and services, preparedness information, and all of the info that you just can't speak about on any other social media platform due to content and free speech restrictions. So please come join us. Again, that invite link is provided in the description below. Also, if any of the information provided within this video, past videos, or our message at the Moors News Network resonate with you and you would like to support our mission, then please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to get the information out there to others that may need what we are sharing in these critical times that we are living in today. Okay, so today's show, we're going to call it Who Are the Ascended Masters? Okay, who are the Ascended Masters? And I'm going to read this message. Okay, this is a channeled message from the Galactic Federation. Also, before I get started, I would like to let people know, everyone, it's time to do that shadow work. Okay, so do your shadow work, nationalize, stand in your true identity, and also get your karmic cleanse. Okay, it's time to do that, guys. The 5D Earth is here. Ascension is just right around the corner, and you don't want to be left behind. Literally, you want to be ready for that. So it's time to get that information. I just did a video on it called Nationality Confusion, and also 5D Ascension Preparation. So if you have not seen that, please go view that video. Okay, so now let's get started. Again, we titled this Who Are the Ascended Masters, which is Galactic Federation News. Okay, and it states the ascended humans is someone who has somehow reached higher ground, someone who has seen through all of the illusions of this world. He or she can see beyond the veil of Maya. This is what allows him or her to ascend above others. It's what allows them to be on some sort of higher ground so they can see things for what they really are. They have realized the most powerful reality. They have realized the most powerful truth. If someone reaches that point, obviously they have to start expressing their experience. They will have to say what they see, because there are people around them who are suffering unnecessarily. They are creating their own hells, and we spoke on that. And they are trying to drag them down with them. Okay, an enlightened or ascended master can communicate with you, but not in the way you are used to. They don't speak, or they don't download information into your minds, and they don't give psychic readings. There is no need for these things, because an ascended master lives in a state that is beyond the mind. This means that whatever it is he wants to tell you is already present within you. You just have to recognize it, and that's where things get tricky. Your minds are designed to recognize only what they have already recognized before. And most of what is within you was put there by your minds, not by the ascended masters. It is not surprising that most people have trouble recognizing the master's messages. They are not used to recognizing anything outside of their own minds. But keep trying, you will get the hang of it eventually. An ascended master will live in a state beyond the mind. Therefore, to give you some kind of idea of what it is like to be in that state, they have to translate it very inadequately into the language of the mind. This will not be easy. The language of the mind is familiar to you. The language of the beyond is not. The language of the beyond is unlike anything you have ever experienced before. I can say that it is unlike any experience you have ever had, but this does not mean that it will be entirely unlike anything else. What I am writing about in this long essay right here is not new to me. I have known it for a long time, but I am only now finding the words to describe it. Some call it awakening, liberation from self, unbinding, breaking free from the illusion of self. It is a state of blissfulness and continuous deep happiness and fulfillment. When you live in the beyond, in a place where the mind does not exist, it is difficult to translate what you know into anything an incarnate person could understand. It is like trying to explain color to a blind person, or explaining how ice feels when you put your tongue on it on a winter day when everything else around you is 90 degrees Fahrenheit. You can't just tell them. They have to experience it for themselves. You cannot feel the truth of what I am saying by thinking about it. You have to experience it directly. A person who has never known love can continue to think about it, but he will never be able to reach a true conclusion, even if his conclusions are logical. He will miss the experience. Love is an experience. It does not require logic. All that is required is that your consciousness is tuned into it. This is what it will be like to experience 5D. Only after you have gone beyond the mind, when you have attained a higher state than your mental process, when you know that you are not your thoughts, not your body, when you know that you are only knowing, will you be able to enter the fifth dimension. Ascension means going into a state that is beyond the mind. The words we use to describe that state are inadequate translations, since the mind speaks about something greater than the mind. Okay? The ascended man or woman is not in this world to be light. He or she is here with a sword to cut through the lies that we tell each other and ourselves. The ascended master has nothing to sell and nothing to gain by telling you anything. He or she has no product or no sales pitch. He or she has no agenda other than to see you free and able and willing and able to express yourself as who you really are. He or she does not come with any religion. He or she does not come with any ideology or doctrine or ceremony or belief or religion or organization or institution. He or she is tasked with saying the unsayable expressing the inexpressible and describing the indescribable. He or she is compelled to perform this ridiculous act because when they transcend the mind, great compassion emerges. He or she sees people stumbling around in the dark, people suffering unreasonably and drowning in their own created hells. When you reach 5D, you are naturally filled with compassion. People who have inbuilt capacities to know the truth, who are capable of becoming ascended ones, enlightened ones, or awakened ones from the moment they are born, are suffering all around. And the whole ordeal is ludicrous. It doesn't have to be this way, okay? We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light, okay? And that was brought to you by the words, channeled message from the Galactic Federation. I just would like to say that we have spoke about a lot of these things and people creating their own hell and heaven. So we do know that there are different timelines happening right now, parallel to each other. And again, it brings me back to the message of standing in your true self. I am telling you the things that you may not want to hear, but it is the truth. Standing in your true identity, breaking free of the bondage from the matrix. That's what nationality does, okay? This is part of the shadow work that is needed for true ascension, okay? And dealing with your karmatic cycles as well. So, nationality is free in the documents I give to you for free. It is for you to do the study. If you do need assistance, I am here, and you can reach out to me at the Moors News Network at gmail.com or on the Moors News Network on Telegram for more information about that, as well as the karmic cleanse. The time is now. The 5D Earth is here. Stop living in your own hell and start creating your heaven today. Okay? There's no time like the present. Until next time, thanks for tuning in. I am Empress Sade El Bey, and this is the Moors News Network. Peace and love.